nowadays, man. People think it's just do things on their own. No, man. Take a village, man. Like the way I work, man. If I get one more person on the same time like me, I'm good. Like
Game time.
we can make it happen, man. For real. Like I don't be needing all these people, man, at all.
So let's go.
What we talking about now?
I know we supposed to talk about that on the inbox. We ain't do none of that.
Yeah, I mean, you know what you want to like.
I talk about any and only thing I don't talk about is religion and politics.
All right.
Other than that, any and everything. But religion and politics, I don't fuck with that.
Yeah, I don't really touch on that either.
Not for debating wise or whatever.
Yeah. Well, you know that little Michael Jackson thing. I heard about that. That's what you talking about, like current events, stuff like that.
It can be current events. It can be anything from social media to love of hip hop shit, anything. Just not politics and religion.
All right, cool. Okay.
So typically we go on anything that might happen in like last week or two, like R. Kelly shit right now, or anything. It don't matter.
Right. All right. Yeah. I mean, yeah. We just want to have a combo, man.
Cool. So
you know you're right.
just go ahead. Cut this one for the last. Yeah. Cool. Turn this to you. There we go. All right, let's go. Welcome to the round table, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here for another week. And tonight I got a special guest, my man Don from Crew Love Podcast. How you doing, man?
Yo, what's good, man? What's popping? This what it ain't, man. We in here.
Cool, man. First, I appreciate you, man. I've been trying to get you on for a long time now.
Yeah,
life happens, but we're here tonight.
Definitely, man. Happy to be here, man. I was real excited when I got that call, man. Sure. So let's do it, man. You know what I mean? We just was talking about who's doing so. Here we are.
Yes. So, what's going on in your life right now? I really see you like once, twice a year.
Yeah, man.
So what's going on in the life of Don?
Oh man, nothing really, man. Just honestly, man, just understanding this adulthood. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you know what I'm saying? I turned 30, man, so I'm just like, man, like let me grow up a little bit. You know
how long ago?
In October.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So still just trying to figure out how to pay bills and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I basically had a little situation with my landlord, man. He wasn't fixing nothing, right? So I'm like, man, I ain't paying rent then, right? So we going through it back and forth or whatever. And you know, my dad said, well, did you ever hear about you put your money in escrow? Like escrow, what's that?
Yeah, what is that?
Escrow is basically like if landlord ain't doing what they supposed to, you give them the money. You ain't gotta pay them. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? For me, no, I just ain't straight pay them flat out. And I ain't saved. So I'm like, damn, so you know, I got over that. Like I said, stuff like that, like learning things that you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I'm 30, I literally this is why I consider myself an adult. I'm on my own.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, man. When I say I'm a late bloomer. I stayed home as long as I could.
Okay.
Always worked, and I never really was home.
Right.
So I just had a room at the house. But technically, I was still at home.
Right.
But I'm not gonna lie, man. I got my about to tell my age. I got my first legit apartment myself. 32. 32.
Okay.
When I got my first legit apartment.
Right.
And go on there and all right, well, you gotta prove you gotta pay first, last, and security.
Okay.
Had to give them $3,000. It was like, oh, this is real. This is real.
Right, man. For real. So you know it's real when like you just when you get it in the mail, electric bill in the mail, and then you just look like, damn, I gotta pay this job. Then you leave that joint on the refrigerator and you like, dang, a week passed, you still ain't do it. You like, I'll do it next week. All right, then next week. You like, no, man. So I'm just getting in and hang it at, man. That's all.
I feel you. I'm 35 and I still be forgetting to do that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Cable bill come home, internet, and I gotta go on my phone pay it. Then it's like, yo, now you gotta pay $35-$40 reconnection fee.
Right.
All because I didn't already pay.
Yes.
Ain't like the money wasn't there.
Right.
It's Yeah, I gotta get over that. Since you ain't the only one.
Yeah, man. So that's why I called my dad yesterday. I'm like, yo, I want to thank you, man. You know what I'm saying, for all you've done, all the bread, I mean, all the bills you paid. Not to tell my mom the same thing. They be cracking up every time. You're like, yeah, now you sick. So I'm blessed I can do that. Though.
Nah, for sure. Nah. I mean, that's so you know I work at the fatherhood program or whatever.
Right.
And I had those real life conversations with them. I had them today. I got a new class.
Okay.
And one thing I always tell them is if your name ain't on the lease or the mortgage, in my opinion,
right.
In the article I read, you're homeless. Because at any point, living with a chick or whoever, they can say get out.
I got a couple homies that used to go through that all the time. You know what I'm saying? They can get a little cold, a little chilly. Like, well, you know, mom do something. I'm gonna go to the bar, see if I can snag something. 2 weeks later, he living in there. You know what I mean? So I never got that though. Like, how dudes be doing that?
I can't. You can't relate. I can't relate. I see it happen, but I don't. It was a meme that came out a couple months ago, and dude put up a meme. It was him with a book bag. He was like, "I'm not doing this shit no more." And then the caption was, "I got all my life belongings in this book bag."
Right.
And every so often, I'm at a different chick house, and I always end up out on the step. Time to wake up.
You boy, that's borderline squatting a little bit.
Yeah.
That's a little, no, I can never like. Don't get me wrong, I had girls that would be cool if it's just me personally. Like I'm just like, no, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like I don't know, guess like it ain't an ego thing or nothing, but it's just like, I couldn't see myself doing that. Dudes be doing it though.
Yeah. No, it's I'm not knocking them, but I love my job. I love the fathers I deal with, but I like when they leave me, they get like a whole little new mindset. Because a lot of their mindsets is they on welfare.
Yeah.
They getting assisted living, whatever.
Right.
They're not really paying no bills. So I'm gonna just live off them. Like, who raised you?
Right.
Who told you that was cool?
Right. Who said that was the thing to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Then once you really having it all figured out and find out, like, oh, bro, like, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
What's your take on it's tax time. All these posts. What's your whole take on all these taxes and social media?
Listen, man, my thing is they type because they not getting their taxes this year. That's all it is. Y'all mad. That's the only thing. Like, how you not mad? Everybody gets happy when they get a check, no matter what kind of check it is. So how are you mad about that? I got my check and I was excited. What do you mean? That means I get caught up on everything. What are you talking about? I can get money in the bank. What? Yes, I'm excited. I work for that money. I'm getting that money back. What do you mean? I'm a hardworking man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't out here hustling. Like, I work 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like that's like a holiday for somebody at work, basically, right? Yeah. So if you ask me, they tight. That's all they mad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't get stuff like that on welfare. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't knocking y'all, but you know what I mean? That's just what it is, man.
I just every year from February to April, I just scroll and like just let them be. What's the point of talking about?
Yeah, like what's wrong with
if you? They blow it. That's on them.
Right.
What are we talking about?
Right. That's exactly how I be feeling, man. People just better something to talk about and all that, man. I mean, I don't get it. I enjoyed my check.
You got yours already?
Yeah, for sure. I got mine in February, man. I don't play no games. You know what I'm saying? So they told me to file. You know what I mean? And I actually got one more. I got another one coming too. What? You know what I'm saying? So we lit on this side, man. So they can say what they want, man. Keep real.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, what I'm not doing.
Right.
I ain't never get a refund shit.
No?
The most I ever got was like $200-300.
See, now don't get me wrong. If you own like you,
ever.
I heard like if you got like a business stuff like that, you don't get refunds.
But I just started getting on that type time, so I only.
But you always work though.
Yeah, crazy, right?
You ain't never. Why did you never file? You could have filed if you wanted to.
I filed. I either had to pay or only got like $200-300 ever. And my homies, my homies,
right.
2,000, 3,000, 4,000. I'll be like, who you go to? What am I doing wrong?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what you're doing wrong. Because you know what I mean? Man, you go way back. You know what I'm saying?
Never got. I wish I could capitalize. Trip so.
Yeah, for sure. That's what they're usually made for. Then they be mad at that. You booking a trip on a refund check. Yes. Yeah. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. That's what's happening. Like, you know what I mean? So, man, they just don't want nobody to do that. You know what I'm saying? If they see all that, nah, man. But what you think about the Michael Jackson? You believe it this time, like Michael Jackson? You ever heard that situation? Like they got a documentary on HBO.
I heard about it and looked into it.
I'm
what
sorry,
they saying
man.
now?
They basically, it ain't funny. It's not funny. First off, anything about that is not funny. But they trying to say that he's having mock wed. He was having mock weddings at Neverland with boys.
They got this on video.
Supposedly, excuse me. That's what I heard. You remember back in the day? The Wade. You remember on MTV they had like a little dance show with a white dude dancing. You remember it? Oh, you remember it? Wade. The dude's name was Wade. Something. I remember the dude because I remember the show back in the day. Basically, he's on there, and he's basically explaining like their relationship and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I don't know. I just don't understand because he was the same guy that he testified for Mike, like basically on Mike's side saying nothing that happened, this and that. You know what I'm saying? So now out of nowhere,
different.
Yeah. So it's like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, this is a sensitive subject, but at the same time, it's like you know what I'm saying? You gotta make up your mind. These is really like serious like allegations. You know what I'm saying? So and me, I don't play around like that. You know what I'm saying? Because even when I was working and whatever, I got accused of sexual harassment. Yeah, and that's like I'm sorry, that's weird though. Like you feel weird about that, like especially when you're not that in person. You know what I'm saying? And that film alone is probably like wow.
Did your coworkers find out or no?
Yeah, they found out who did it. Yeah, it was actually gonna find out. My name's Dot, and it was somebody named like they called somebody D, but they thought it was me. But I still snapped. I'm like, y'all gotta make sure y'all get that right.
Right.
You got me in here. You accuse me for sexual harassment. Or if she say it's you, then you gotta leave. I'm like, yo, like, you come find me. Yeah, I bugged out. I snapped out. You couldn't question. They apologize. Should have sued though. You think she got some?
Well, you really could have got some.
Yeah,
how long ago was this?
This was in December. January.
Still might be able to get some.
You think so?
It ain't that long away.
I gotta see what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, they was black men though. I don't want to sue my brothers.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I had something somewhat similar. Used to work somewhere, and we split up in teams. So it might have been like 10, 12 was on a team, and our boss. So I don't know how it started, but rumors started going around that me and my boss was doing something. Now my boss did like me,
right?
But I ain't crossed that line with her.
Right.
Somebody pretty much went to the higher ups like, "Yo, I know for sure that they doing something." They did nothing to me, but they suspended her for like 3 weeks without pay.
That was ridiculous.
Crazy.
Oh man.
Then the word got around the whole call center. Everybody looking.
But even if
it was going down,
like all right, I know etiquette. But they say, "Hey, you good?"
Right.
Like, yeah, man. Weird, man. Yeah, man. But do you feel that like, all right? Because you got R. Kelly, you got Mike, you got Bill. Like you think there's something probably going on, or you like what side are you on as far as like?
All right, let's start with R.
Yeah, Kels. Let's start with Kels first.
I will say, in my opinion, so when it first came out in early 2000s, I was young, 16, 17.
Right.
I wasn't paying no mind. Really.
Not to cut you off. You know who showed me the sex tape? He gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Ish.
Oh shit.
Hell Ish. Yeah, he definitely is. He said, yo, it's hard because 16. I'm like, yo, why not? I was like 13, 12, 13. I mean, I was like 12, 13 years old. He popped that on the
Yeah.
Wow, like, I mean, really on camera giving Shorty $2 and
And then that new, a couple months ago when the other documentary came out on it, I watched all 3 days and I'm just like, like I said, it was vague. I'm like, yo, that's the same room from all them years ago. But do I think so? I mean, I do. I do. It's just too many. So you don't or do?
No. I believe.
It's just so many. Even before the latest one, it's just so many allegations. Like one too many.
One too many.
Yeah. And it's like my whole thing was, and obviously they had to be on his payroll. All the people on the recent one was like, yeah, he used to hang out at the high school, or yeah, he would go to the mall, or yeah, we would go get them. And I'm like, but nobody said nothing. And again,
right, and like you said, the teacher said that, and the principal said something. So y'all ain't call the cops, or and like, yeah. So yeah.
And I get it. When I was a senior, always that pulled up at the high.
Yeah.
So it goes on, but it don't make it right.
Don't make it right.
Like just because it happened, don't mean it's the norm.
Right.
And I talked to my coworker today. I was like, a 15-year-old, 16-year-old mind. So
yeah,
you're not grown.
Not grown.
So 21, 20, right. Talk to a 16-year-old. It ain't the same mind frame when they 4 or 5 years earlier. Right. So it's I think he did it.
Not only he did it, but I really think that he really got like a. I really think he got like an illness. Like he shot out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something really wrong with him. Because also like he also got molested too back in the day.
And then all that came up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I think that takes a lot. I think that takes a lot too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but I recently seen an interview with Oprah's best friend. You know, I think her name is Gail.
Gail.
I think is that Oprah homie? Or is that?
Yeah, that's her best friend.
Yeah. So when I seen him break down, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like,
oh, that's who interviewed him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think it was her, or it probably was just the regular lady from Good Morning. I think her name was Gail too. But yeah, man, he broke down, snapped out. I never seen him like that, man. You know, when you get locked up, he usually smiling like teasing. But I think that's because he knew he was like he knew he was straight. This time, I think he know the cows is coming, like real. Like, he know the chickens is roosting. Yeah. Chickens is roosting. That's what I meant to say. You know it, like he really was balling his eyes out, like fighting for my life, start hollering and all that. I'm like, yo, you snapping, like you having a whole temper, like you know you about to fry.
Yeah, I saw bits and pieces of that today.
Yeah, man.
And then it's like, to me, it's like, all right, you dodged the first bullet, you beat the first kid. You say I together now. Like, more than likely, you could probably at your prime even get any girl you want.
Right.
So it really must be a sick fetish.
You made Sex Me Part 1 and Part 2.
I lost my virginity 12 points. Like, me along with a million other people did something to...
For sure. I'm sure he's the reason why my sister's here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, yeah. So really, it's like, that's crazy. But also, another thing with that too, man, it's crazy what money can do. Because the only reason he didn't get charged for all that, because, like, you know, they let that bill for years and years and years. And you know, every year, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't really worried about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy what money can do, man. Real. Like, if you got like them M's and stuff like that, little gun charges and stuff like that, stuff don't matter. Even molestation charges don't matter. Yeah. Especially when you got that bag. So that's ridiculous too, man. So I think if you ask me, his money drying up. So it's like now it's like he's getting a little real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Sure, man. And then also, Dame Dash was talking on it too. Like he was a little irritated.
I saw that.
Irritated about. Yo, can I say something about that too? Sure. Just get also that because like every time Dame Dash opens his mouth and says something about Jay-Z or any of the old time, like don't get me wrong, Jay-Z, my man, I love Hov, man, but it make me look at him a little like silent. He really he kind of wild, you know what I'm saying? Then everybody look at Dame Dash like he the wrong one, but it's like
might not be.
Like, yeah, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like Jay-Z, like, you know what I mean? So if Jay-Z does some sucky stuff, like it's condoned, you know what I'm saying? Because he's Jay-Z, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't be getting that, man. I be feeling bad for Dame, man. Sure.
I just watched a documentary 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
I just happened to Google something on YouTube, but it was about Jay-Z. Yeah. So everybody was interviewing, talking about him, and they was just like talking about how he started transitioning and falling back from Dame.
That documentary.
You saw that?
Yeah. Well, how you feel about that though? Like as far as like, yeah, like as far as like my thing, like if you my homie, you my homie. Like I don't think it's really gonna matter like what you do. Like I know what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm just gonna like. I don't think I would have did that. How do you feel about him like doing that? Okay.
Yeah, it's me. When it comes to my homies, I'm like, I don't want to say extra loyal,
Mhm.
but I'm extra loyal.
Yeah.
So I couldn't see me doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But
You understood though.
yeah, I don't. From what I hear, I don't agree with it.
Right.
But you know, I don't. I just know the way I am. I couldn't see me doing that. Even though they didn't grow up together, even though they got cool in their late 20s, they still got.
But he fought for Hov, man. He fought literally screaming on dudes for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
None of that stuff on the like. Dudes don't realize how important Dame is to Jay-Z's career.
Major.
Now, you know what I'm saying? They probably look at Dame like, no, like Dame made. If it wasn't for all the groundwork Dame put in before,
he might not be who he is.
Jay-Z wouldn't be who he was. None of that.
Not business-wise, no.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know Dame Dash helped a lot of people out. You know what I'm saying? For example, I was watching Drink Champs one time, and Dame Dash was on. Well, Dame Dash on there, and Noriega was talking about, yo, I'll never forget, bro. Like you really went to you found out what my budget was. He said, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? He said, yo, come holler at me tomorrow. I bet you I'll get you $1 million. And he said the next morning he talked to the dude Kevin Lyles. He said he went on Kevin Lyles like, you know what I mean? Start cursing him out. How you giving him this much? How you giving him this much bread? He just went double platinum. Go on, give my man some more bread for I snap on you. Like, yeah, he said it went from like, because I think Mariah Carey was getting more money than Nori, but he wasn't getting. She wasn't selling more records than him. So so he said it went from like what, like I think like $250,000, so he got like a whole M.
Hold on, Nori was selling more records than Mariah
at one point, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Something like that, yeah. Something like that. Not as much though, I don't think. But something like that, yeah. So I mean, I think when dudes do stuff like that, like it's like you like an unsung hero. You know what I'm saying? You don't get the credit you deserve. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about myself. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, I don't respect that. No.
I saw the interview with Dave when he was saying, was it Lee Daniels? He gave him all that money for the movie.
Yeah.
Burgundy.
Yeah.
So Dame snaps out like Dame does, but then the whole world say he a nut.
No.
I gave you this money. You agreed to this, and then you made all the money back 10 times, and it's not gonna pay my money.
Right.
That's.
They don't say about that. I ain't seen nobody check Lee Daniels. Lee Daniels
nothing. And they're not going.
Ain't nobody goes. Ain't nobody hits at Lee Daniels. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hits at the one that's snapping all the time. Man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I definitely can relate, man. This crazy world we live in, man. It's got to this point. You know what I'm saying? Like morals and principles is like null and void now. Yeah. Nobody has at all. Like, it's all about money. You know what I'm saying?
I often say all the time, and I'm always watching. They know it. Unfortunately, I say everybody got to pray that. I really believe, and not everybody, but majority got to price tag. Don't matter what. If you got the number right, you get whatever you want.
Right.
And it's being shown in front of us day to day.
Sad but true, man. Sad but true. I can honestly say, man, I can't be bought. Money never been the thing. You know me. You know my dad. You know what I'm saying? I've been spoiled rotten my whole entire life. I'm talking about Jordans from like 4 to like literally like 14. Like every pair that came out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Clothes and all that. You know what I'm saying? So money and all that never mattered to me. You know what I'm saying? I always my dad and uncles instilled that to me, like morals and principles. You know what I'm saying? Like you need that certain thing. Like take your hat off when you inside. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got my hat on now.
I mean, you're in the studio.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like things of that, like dudes wasn't raised that way. You know what I'm saying? So now, like you get a certain age, man. You know what I'm saying? You get that money. It's like turn them out. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, I like how you went that way. So, I mean, I always talk about my father, the program, because honestly, I've been there 3.5 years, I think.
Yeah.
And it literally changed my life.
Yeah.
But meaning, like, I'm from the city, but I moved to Norristown when I was 8.
Okay. So
nobody up here knows that because I don't talk about it. I'm from Norristown. I'm not gonna say I'm from Philly. But being down there, man, what you saying? The city is 10 times worse than town. So it really don't be no old heads in the city besides the niggas on the block. It don't be many uncles. It don't be many fathers in the pictures. So youngins and people my age and older ain't had nobody to teach them all the things you just said.
Right.
They literally learning on the fly. So now in today's society, it's still going on. And you see the world we live in, everything is stupid. So if no one's showing you none of that, thinking that that's cool. When in reality,
really ain't, man.
That ain't it.
Like, mugs glorify, like I'm on the bus all the time. I see the designers on the bus way more than I see them like out in the open. And I'm like, wow, like that's how y'all feel, like, and that's really like we consumed, man. It's us as black people, man. Don't get me, man. That's a whole other story, man.
You can keep going on that if you want.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't, I don't be feeling that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like these designers don't care about us, man. They don't. You know what I'm saying? Like look at all this stuff we going through now, man. Like, and we still gonna wear their stuff. It don't matter, man. You know what I'm saying? It's really disgusting, man. Don't get me wrong. I used to get in all that too, but then you really look at it, man. It's like we doing all that for what, man? You spend all that money on them clothes, like we could have did something else, like invest in business or something. Like
Trip.
Trip.
I don't know if you know, but my shit is travel. I'm always on the go somewhere.
Yeah, you definitely
the same
be out
amount
there.
of money.
Yeah.
Like I travel.
Right.
I used to walk. I'm not gonna lie. My early mid-20s, I used to just buy shit just because of the name.
Right. Yeah.
When if you know me, fashion ain't my twist. I'm not no fly nigga.
Right.
But I might have the latest YSLs on.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll never forget. I went with Disco to Saint Laurent in the mall.
Yeah.
Because I was with Disco in Rome. I bought some sneaks.
Disco come through too close every time, man. I'm like, this dude, man, this guy. You know what I'm saying? I thought he had some Jordan 1s on. He had the Saint Laurent on. Like I said, oh, man, check you out, man.
I'm in there. You know, everybody in the store. Not get a pair just because I'm with him.
How you feel after you copied though?
Felt good for the moment.
Yeah,
but
good feeling.
Then it's like, did I really just spend a nickel? I really just spent $4.95.
Yeah.
On these shoes,
and
they red, so I can't wear them all the time because they all red. So it's like, I'm like so off for that, man.
Yeah. See, with me, it's been like since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? With my stepmom, you know what I'm saying? Like she go to Bloomingdale's in the mall all the time, even Marcus, and then she picks stuff up from me. You know what I'm saying? Like. But at a young age, I was wearing like Iceberg, you know what I'm saying? Tommy Hilfiger, you know what I'm saying? Had Moschino, all that, like at like 7, 8 years old, like coming to school with all that, like, you know what I'm saying? Ladies, Jordans, and all that. So I guess like you can say like now, like I kind of grew out of it, you know what I'm saying? Like around time, actually, when I got out of college, like, and I wasn't getting all that stuff. Now college, you broke, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on Bloomsburg, cold as heck with a pair of Chucks on. That's all I could afford. You know what I'm saying? My homies was rocking the same way, just Chucks. You know what I mean? So, I kind of got it, and I'm looking like, for what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, like, I probably do a little bit now, but not as much now, especially with all the stuff going on now. Like,
I'm cool with a pair of Aldo shoe joints.
Yeah, me too now. Cool. Yeah.
They got on themselves.
Got my little Steve Madden.
Yeah. I'm cool with that. Nice cut jeans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no boot cuts though. I'm sorry, you ain't do boot cuts.
No boot cuts.
No more boot cuts, man.
I gave all them away. But man, like I said, fashion ain't my thing. But them days of buying that, man, so over.
Mm-hmm.
That's a $5 pair of sneakers from Saint Laurent. Trip.
Yeah.
Round trip somewhere.
And then you know it's crazy. You mess them up, then what? You can't even wear them no more.
Can't even.
Ain't no cleaning those Saint Laurent sneakers. You crazy. you ain't cleaning them things. They done. When that white is dingy, it's dingy for life, man. You know what I'm saying?
And you just said college sucks. Yeah. I remember college being broke. You know me, that older beard.
Yeah.
Jake.
Yeah.
Blaine. Bill.
I went on a college tour with y'all the one time. My dad took y'all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I went on a couple of them jobs with y'all, young boy.
We used to rotate. On Monday, I had a blue on. I had a green on. I had a tan. Then Tuesday, flip flop.
Yo,
that's how bad it was.
Yeah, man. Yo, it definitely got like that.
That's when Dickies had the cell phone pocket on the side.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy. Me and my homie, man, my one dog, it's crazy. I ain't even cool with him no more, but we used to steal cell phones. We used to go to the gym and like, you know what I'm saying? We used to work out. And even though I wasn't calling back home. I knew my dad, he got my other siblings and my mom, and I'm like, I ain't gonna keep on calling that for money. So we used to steal cell phones, man.
Where'd you off them at?
We were off, there was a pawn shop downtown. Yo, we used to come with like 5 cell phones, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we used to get it in, like, steal cell phones and all that. Used to rock out, like, you know what I mean? So they found our pictures in the gym. Like, we can't go to the gym.
Did what?
They had our pictures in the gym. We was like, man, we can't.
Gym on campus or local gym in the area?
No, it was a gym on campus. He was like, you see these guys, like, you know what I'm saying? This and that. So like, yo, we gotta fall back from the gym. So we ain't never get locked up for it, nothing. You know what I mean? For sure. Like, I mean, yeah, I think college is like, it taught me how to survive, basically. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, because I remember it was times when I had $4 in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? And it was also times when I got lucky and gonna give me what I did there. But I had like 600 in my pocket, and I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? 600, 12, and like it just, I was like, wow, man. And then I kind of forgot I was in college and flunked out. You know what I'm saying?
So I went to Shippensburg first.
Yeah.
First semester, I came home every weekend. I say every weekend, every weekend.
Yeah.
So second semester, when I went back,
so you taking them 2-hour trips
every week.
Every weekend?
That was a culture shock. Coming from where we at to going to somewhere where it ain't really much of us there.
Yeah, no.
And then the one that's there, I can't relate to or don't act like us.
Right.
So it's like I did summer prep and then I did 1 year. I hung with the same 4 people every day from the time I got there for summer prep.
Right.
Same 4 people.
Yeah, me too.
Didn't let no. Shout out to all my captains, but to me the captains up there was corny. The other football players just wasn't on. So it was like me, Tyrone from Norristown, my man Brent Grimes that played for the Tampa Bay right now, my man Moan and my man Sterling. All 5 of us for a year and a half straight. The second semester I got a job on campus. Right. I did a radio show. Okay. So I never went home. I just worked all the time.
You know what's dope about college, man? You really, my dad said this from college. He said you are going to meet a set of homies that you're going to mess with the rest of your life, no matter what. He's like they are going to be you're going to be way tighter than them than you are with your friends at home, because he already knew the type of people I was hanging out with at home. He's like, you're going to meet your best friends at college. He said, I know you are for sure. So he was right too, man. Like it's been like 10 years now, and it's like, man, like they really they my brother,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So I can honestly say that was a blessing.
I think we all went to college. So many of us that, like Blaine, he got a lot of to me, Blaine did what you're supposed to do in college. Right. But the rest of us, we stayed so tight together that we really ain't let nobody in. So like I don't have no homies from Dell State that I like chill with. Right. My homies is Jake O, Blaine, everybody.
So you ain't do too much traveling when you was in
college?
Like, you ain't go to college?
Yeah, but it was with us.
Okay.
It wasn't like
it's like you wasn't meeting nobody outside college and nothing. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. We definitely should have did that. Definitely should have did that because we used to go to Millersville. Oh my gosh, we used to haunt Millersville. Something crazy. It was crazy. We only went there like 3-4 times. We used to conquer Millersville. Crazy. Shout out my man Tuck, man. You know what's up when we was there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, they used to be good times there. And then we went to Penn State the one time and got a culture shock. Whoa. We didn't know it was like that. Like I'm talking like traffic all day, like through the morning, night, traffic. It was like, oh, like why didn't we go here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Even went to a party there too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, college was fun.
College, man. The most we did was brand with the Westchester.
Yeah.
So I would shoot. Julian and Ishmael them was at Cheney. So like me and Jake would shoot the Cheney. Right. Shoot the Westchester. Pretty much it, man. Yeah. That was it.
Yeah, that's what. At least you did that. We barely did that, man. Cause I don't know, man. Dudes ain't really want to go out for real, man. They was stuck. Cause like you said, like as far as like the fraternities, no offense, man, but they was cornballs up there. You know what I'm saying? So we started our own. We ain't started our own clique. Basically, it was like 4 of us, like you know what I'm saying. And we was it up there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody messed with us. Everybody liked us. So there was some old heads up there we had problems with. You know what I'm saying? So they finally realized that we wasn't no peewees, nothing like that. So we got cool with one of the old heads, and the old heads was like, man, y'all might as well just get down with us. You know, something called the commission up there. Okay. And so it was like an outside friend or something like that. So we used to start messing with them, and I ain't gonna lie, it got to a point like they started asking us where the parties was at. Like all the fraternities, like, yo, where your commission dudes going to party? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, where's the, and then me, like I had the liquor, I had everything. You know what I'm saying? So we basically we ran our entire school, man, for like 4 or 5 years, man.
I believe it. That's probably the real reason why I never played. Like I went to a Kappa interest meeting. Yeah. I did. I went to it, and again, not to my horn. You know I don't do that.
Yeah.
But like it was legit 7 to 8 of us from Norristown
Mm-hmm.
at Del State. And we got all the same perks and benefits of the football team, the basketball team,
Sure did.
the fraternity. So it kind of was like, what's the point?
Right.
Like I never forget, I told my girl up there from Del State, I'm like, what's the point?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
We do everything they do.
Not about to dog me for these 8 to 12 weeks.
Come on.
When I'm getting the same benefits and more.
Everything. And
just
more.
Being me.
Right. And more. For sure.
I remember me and Jules used to always go at it. I'm like, dog, tell me a reason.
Right.
Like 3 reasons why I should.
Uh-huh.
Because if not, what's the point? And, they said a job and all that, but I don't know too many people that got good gigs from being or whatever.
Yeah.
I know it can happen, but I don't know you. I don't know those people.
Right, man. We used to get into it up there. We used to be like, fraternities are for who? I used to be like, fraternities are for who? And they used to be like, weirdos. And they used to be mad at us.
Oh, they
used to be tight at us, man. We used to take girls.
Yeah.
We used to harm them, man.
I believe
my homies, man. We used to harm them. All that we should have graduated though, but we didn't.
But guess what though? Out of all my homies, I am the only one that didn't graduate. So I can say at least they graduated.
Right.
Out of 8 of us, I'm the only one that didn't graduate. So shout out to all my homies that graduated.
Right. Yeah.
They did it.
But let me ask you something. This real, like, can you all right? They graduated. You know what I'm saying? Cool. But are most of them working and they feel that they graduated?
No. Working in that field that they graduated. But I mean, that's typically how college is.
But all right, but I'm gonna ask you this also. So would you honestly say that college was a waste of time?
No. I'm gonna say no. Because I know my same pick on my homies first. I know my same homies, if they didn't go to college, it wouldn't be what they are today. They would probably be I know they would be worse off. Not saying they doing bad, but if they didn't go to college and strictly went out to the world at 18, 19, lost. So those 4 or 5 years of going away and trying to get yourself together, that was needed for my core friends. Me, I was just stupid.
Yeah.
But everyone at Del State, I came home dinner every day.
Right.
So had my own room at Del State, but came back to town almost every day. Thinking I was missing something in town, and then driving back up for class in the morning or at night.
Right.
When in reality, now I learned in my late 20s, wherever you're from, will still be where you're from when you get back.
Sure. Still gonna be
only thing difference is the younger people going to be older. The old people going to be. That's all it is. So
that is very true.
It's funny because my homies tell me it's not true, but I believe it's true. I know if I would have graduated college, I'd be a whole different boat. Because a lot of opportunities that I came across, because I didn't have that punk ass degree, wasn't able to get because I didn't have a degree.
Right.
Well, I agree that a degree don't really. I think you'll be a doctor, lawyer, accountant.
Yes.
All for it.
Yeah.
But if you're just coming out with a regular business degree like I was going for, you could still, person that got 4 years of college with a degree and somebody that get right to the work field will end up in the same position after those 3-4 years up anyway.
That is very
it's what
true.
You do once you get the job that's going to take you to the next level, I think.
That's very true, man. I got homies, man. I'm keeping it real. I got homies, man, that graduated college and everything, and they regret it, man. They like, yo, I'm gonna keep it real. My one homie, he said all the time, he said, bro, I ain't gonna lie. He said the best thing that ever happened to me in college was y'all. He said that was it. Like he said, bro, like I graduated college, like I got like I done everything I'm supposed to. He said, why am I still struggling? You know what I'm saying? And I got another homie graduated college, you know what I'm saying? He graduated cool grade point and everything. He tried looking for a job for literally gave it 8 months of his life. He's like, this is what he said. He said, man, he said, F all this. He said, man, you already know what I'm about to do. Start snapping, ran it up, he ended up getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Then I talked to him on the phone and he's still happy, but he's like, man, I don't think I could do this college thing, man.
And see, I think that a lot of that. Now I don't know your homie obviously, but I think a lot of that is having nobody to show you,
right?
To tell you. So I'm not gonna lie, I went to my first college visit with your father, and Rah Rah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're both of them phenomenal people, try to help all the youngins out.
Yeah.
But you got one or two people trying to help you out, but you still got the days where if I don't go get a cut, I don't see your dad. If I'm not doing football, I don't see Rah Rah. So it's more days that I don't see him than I see him.
Right.
So if you ain't got nobody really lining you up, telling you, because I think college is networking. You go to college, get a degree, but if you ain't networking, like if you network, I think you can make that happen.
For sure.
Like, so that's my whole thing. If I could, I mean, obviously, it sucks because you get older. When I was younger, all the old heads be like, if I could be your age again. And I never understood it. So now I'm like, I get it. Right. So I tell all my youngins in my fatherhood program, like every time I got a new class, I ask who's the youngest and who the oldest. I tell them both the same thing though. So right now I got a young boy 24, and my oldest two is 44. I'm like, yo, 24-year-old, put your head down for 5 years, go. Just go at something. Right before you turn 30, I guarantee you, more times than none, you're going to have whatever it is that you want. You just go hard.
Go hard, yeah.
And the ones that's 44, I told them, all right, you might have fucked up your first 44 years. By 50, you turn all that shit around.
Yeah, for sure.
And then just, make up for past time or whatever you got. Because honestly, man, we put our head down for 2 to 4 years, it's game over, man. Anything we do. Like lock in, even if drinking is your vice, cut back. If smoking is your vice, cut back.
Right.
Because a lot of that time shit that we doing, talking about one homie before I got here, and I'm like, he got a lady, 2 kids, he got a full-time job. But I'm like, it's still hours in the week where you got downtime. So you can don't tell me the bullshit, you ain't got no time. Yeah. I hate that excuse. Definitely. You got time.
That'd be irritating me too, because at the end of the day, it was crazy. My man said this to me one time. He said, bro, you want to have time for whatever you want to do. So he told me, because that's what I said, man, I ain't got time. He said, man, it's bull. Bullshit. He said, you want to have time for whatever you want to do. He said, all that, miss me with all that. I'm not trying to hear it. I'm like, you're right. You know what I'm saying? So, like, so I don't like that either. I hear that a whole lot too. That just be irritating. Monks don't get it, man. You know what I'm saying? But I had wished, man, like, just as far as like college, like with my dad, like, I wish he'd have told me I'd have struggled. I didn't know it would have been like as far as like me being broke and all that. Let me tell you something. If I knew I was going to be broke as hell in college and all that, I wouldn't have went to college.
Oh, really?
I wouldn't have went to college. I hate being broke, man. Broke. Then can't find a job there? Jesus Christ. It's different, man. It's wild, man. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely went to college. Those was real hard times. Rough times, man. You know what I'm saying?
Did your parents, did they just cut you, did you know they were cutting you off when you went to college? Or was it like all of a sudden it was like?
You know what's crazy, man? One time, because I was dead broke, didn't have no money, anything, like hole in my chest, anything. I called and asked my dad for $100. I'd never forget this. I'm like, yo, I said, yo, dad, like, I'm broke, I ain't got no money. Like, you think you give me 100? Like, and he was like, yo, I ain't got it. Like, I'm telling him, yo, I'm broke. I ain't got no clothes. Like, you know what I mean? I don't got nothing. Like, I'm like, please, like, son. He said, well, I'll get you some clothes at Walmart.
You was trying to hear that.
I said, are you serious right now? He said, what? I'm trying to help you out. You ain't trying to. I'm like, so you trying to be funny right now. I'm like, all right, man. You know what? Never mind. That's when I realized, like, dang, I'm by myself right now. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, I had $4 in my pocket that one time, and I had came across like some stuff, man, and I ain't look back. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. Then it got to a point where it's like, you know what I mean? I'm not. Well, I'm keep going to class for like I'm not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I just started on the wrong path, and I eventually flunked. You know what I'm saying? Then I went back, but then I had went back for the wrong reasons because I was tired of being in Northtown. So I went back and like, all right, I'm basically living for free. I'm gonna just be living life. You know what I'm saying? All dumb as hell. Drinking 40s every day. Forget my shit. I was wild, man. I was so wild, yo. I was wild. Like 22, 24, man. Those were some like fun years in my life. Like Chinese food and still reserves. Yo, I was wild, man. Wild, man. Sure.
Me and one of my homies talking the other day, and he was saying, the world we live in now, you can make 6 figures off the phone.
True.
wasn't like that 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like, well, you can do this. I was like, I agree, you can do all that.
Mm-hmm.
But in my opinion, at the same time, I just think I'm big on networking now.
Yeah.
Like I'm literally, I go to my cigar spot.
Yeah.
When I started going there years ago, it was simply because growing up, I used to see my great grandpa smoke cigars, play cards.
Yeah.
But every time they did that, it was with different people, and it wasn't just our people.
Right.
And the conversations that I would eavesdrop on was like, you know what? I'm gonna go into that little cigar spot. Man, I run into people
What cigar spot you go to?
Cigar Mojo, King of Prussia. It's right between that cemetery and the Wawa, right in the middle.
All right. Yeah.
Right, it used to be 2 minutes in a truck.
I know exactly where you're talking about.
Man, listen, I done come across dudes that just like me, you just right now, multi-millionaires. I went to they called it a mindset thing they had once a month. Like a bunch of guys just talk for like 2 hours about certain topics, and they all either CEOs, lawyers, doctors, or business owners. And there's no conversations be on a whole different level than what I talk about with.
Right.
Like we said earlier, before we started, with my homies on my chat, not just being there like, but just being the fact that I can jump in the convo and still have something to say versus like I'm not on the outside.
Right. Yeah.
So I mean, to me, man, networking is priceless.
Yeah, I got to get the hang of that shit. I actually told my girl, I'm like, man, we gotta get out more. You know what I'm saying? Because me, like, I be doing open mics and all that. Cause like I definitely started like doing comedy.
I know.
You know what I mean? A couple years back. So now I'm just starting to get a hang of it now. You know what I'm saying? So I just be going to open mics really, but I be doing my thing when I leave. You know what I'm saying? I don't really be talking to people or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Actually was around like people like Instagram, like on the Instagram and did my thing. And it was laughing at each other, but I'm like, man, let me go. It's like I mess it up and I dip. That's it. Like I catch wreck and leave. You know what I'm saying? But I need to start. No, let me stay around, mingle. I'm this, I'm that. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like, I don't know. I be in my shell, man. I don't really like talking to people. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta get out of there because where I want to go. You know what I'm saying? I gotta start getting out there and talking to people. You know what I'm saying?
Got you, man. You gotta network. Like you never know. You might stick afterwards, have a drink, bust it up.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody might put you on another place that you can go to that you don't even know about.
Right. Yep.
And boom.
Mm-hmm. It's funny. I had ran into one of my men on the bus, and he was telling me all these like comedy spots in the city. Oh yeah, like I check all them out then. Like you know what I'm saying?
And I worked in the city the last 4 years. There's always something to do if you want to do it.
Yeah, definitely.
And it be in the least expected spots you think about.
Right.
Might not be a bunch of us there, or it might, but it's always something going on.
Yeah, I've been performing through straight white crowds, all black crowds, like mixed crowds and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I think I like the I ain't gonna lie, man, like the white people, they mess with me, man. I don't know why. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I guess it's just my sense of humor, really. Like, you know what I mean? They kinda mess with me a little bit more just for what I talk about. You know what I mean? But I want to kind of jump into like I do want to do like a little bit more urban. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't really know how to like tap into that really yet, man. I gotta tap into on my other side. You know what I'm saying?
So you just blew it up, sort of kind of. Well, you reminded me. I'm watching this podcast the other day. I'm watching Clint Coley podcast.
Yo, that's my man. Shout out to Clint, man. Every time I go on stage, I send him a clip. I'm like, hey, Beyonce, man, I do this and that. Shout out Clint, man. He always interesting.
So I'm watching the podcast. So I listen to him all the time. So on my way to work driving, I'm cracking up. I think it's you he was talking about, so I'm going to ask you if it was you. I'm going to replay the scenario. Might have been y'all seen. Y'all graduated at the same time?
No, we didn't graduate at the same time. We graduated. Yeah, about 3 years. We graduated like.
Well, did you happen to go to a prom that he went to? Limo prom.
Yo,
whatever you want about the limo.
Yeah.
But then he said, and the homie now is pursuing being a comedian. So all man knew he was talking about. Well, I thought he was talking about you.
Yeah.
So was that you?
I already know who he's talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, all right. So basically, damn. Yo, I gotta catch up on his podcast too. I listened to like the first 5 or whatever.
That's like 12, 13.
Yeah, all right. My bad, Clint, bro. I gotta tune in more. Damn, he gonna talk about that though? That's crazy.
He didn't drop your name though.
So wait, what did he say? What happened though?
He said, if I'm not mistaken, he said, You going to the prom.
Uh-huh.
I guess he was going with like a friend or something.
Yeah.
Or something. And he was saying how she jumped on the phone, or no, she was with somebody and jumped on the phone. And was like, I want to go pick up somebody, or somebody want to get into the limo. Did you get in the limo with them?
Yeah, I limo with them. Yeah.
So they want to go pick somebody up, and come to find out, I guess y'all was done with the same chick.
Yeah.
So that's what he said. I'm driving like I know who you're talking about.
Yo, yeah, definitely was talking about me. Yeah. So basically, yeah. So I think we got to a limo, and he confronted me like a man. That's what it was. He confronted me like a man. He's like, yeah, so I'm like, yeah. So he called her right there.
Oh, she was there.
No.
Okay.
He called her though while we was outside. So he talked to her, and I get on the phone, and yeah, that was crazy.
How y'all find out it was the same girl?
I don't. You gotta ask him that. I don't know how he know. He told me. I'm like, oh shoot, because I really that was like my high school sweetheart.
Okay.
That's the crazy. Like I knew that we were together literally 8th grade to 11th. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, dang, and then I knew because you know it's funny because the year before that, she had got picked up while we was at a restaurant.
It was him?
Yeah.
Also, was he out of school? You was in school?
No, he was out of school. He was out of school, I think. Yeah, because he got me by 2 years or something like that. And so, dang, he gonna bring that up. That's I gotta get into that, John. Dang, shout out to Clint, man, for real. Yeah, he definitely was talking about me. He definitely was talking about me. It's he could have said my name too. I wasn't tripping. Nah, yeah, she's hitting now though. Yeah, she meat.
Most of them are. Huh? Most of them are.
Yeah,
most of them didn't age well.
She like a sack of potatoes, round, ugh.
Got kids?
Yeah.
Couple?
And then it's crazy because see, with girls it's crazy because they don't forget if they did you a certain way, they don't forget that. So they have a certain look. They look at you a certain way, especially when you leveled up and you glowed up a little bit. And they, or at least if they think you did and you look that way, so they look at you like, dang, I kind of messed up. Every time you see me, she look that way.
They on their speak.
No, not really. I'm like, what's up? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I kid with some dude I know. You know what I mean? Some other kids and all that, but she look at me like, dang, okay. I even got a girl from college. She texts me out of nowhere. I swear, once a year. Yo, I'm sorry. I showed you. That was
forever.
Yeah, forever ago. I'm not tripping. You was on some BS, but I'm cool. My life going on. I ain't trying to keep thinking about that. Stop texting me. You know what I'm saying? So let's basically that, man. Shout out to Clint. That's crazy. What episode? No, don't even tell me. I'm gonna scheme.
I heard that this morning.
I'm gonna scheme through all the episodes and listen to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get back. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I ain't got nothing to do tomorrow. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Because all I do is listen to the podcast. I don't know why I stopped getting notifications of his joints, basically.
Oh yeah, I get the alert.
Yeah.
I play it on my phone. The next day you can drop the YouTube. Yeah. I watch it at work.
I know, Clint part of the reason why I started getting into comedy.
Okay.
A little bit, man, because I seen what he's doing, man. He put the groundwork and all that. I'm like, damn, you know what, man? I can do that shit too. And he don't remember back in high school we had a roast session.
Did y'all?
Yeah. He don't remember that.
Lunch or something?
Yeah. I kind of got it. He ain't going with that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to Clint, man. He actually taught me how to bring certain pointers and all that. Like I said, he always answers phone for me. I'll be texting him because I know he be busy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Shout out to him, man. Hope he go far, man. You know what I'm saying?
Both funny.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
Coming to an end, man. Mm-hmm. Anything you want to close out with?
Yo, man, I got a show on April 13th, man, at the Center Theater. I'm opening, yeah. Okay. I'm opening, you know what I'm saying? Come check me out.
April 13th.
Crew Love Podcast, man. We're starting it back up in 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be on all the crazy platforms, SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify. Also trying to do a podcast company too. We're trying to start that.
How would that work?
You ever heard of Combat Jack?
Yeah.
Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? He had a podcast company. Charlamagne actually has a podcast company too. Basically how that works, it's like a look at it like a TV station. You know what I'm saying? With a whole bunch of channels. That's basically how I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I got but it's been hard. I've been looking for a couple people too. Also, man, if you like talking sports, talking rap music, you You know what I mean? I need a couple girls that like, you know what I mean, Billboard on the ratchet side, want to talk about like anything like as far as girls wise and all that. Come holler at me, man. I got all the equipment you need. I don't want no bread.
Say that one more time. I'm on now. Start over.
Yeah, like again, like I'm looking for any girl that likes to, you know what I mean, talk about like what's going on, love and hip hop, like you know what I'm saying. Any dudes that's into sports, and that nature, like love debating sports, love debating rap. You know what I'm saying? Come holler at me. I got all the equipment. We can get a podcast started, man. I'm trying to start a podcast company. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do it with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Any girls, I ain't mean to say like love talking, love and hip hop, but basically love gossiping, man. You know y'all do. Y'all go on Facebook all day and do it anyway, man. You know what I mean? What you got on Facebook Live? Yo, Christina, stop playing with me, yo. Christina Fuller. Like I said, you know I'll be in your inboxes all the time. Not like that, 'cause I know you gotta do. You know I'll be pestering you all the time trying to get this money, man. Let's do it, man. Let's do it, man. Let's do it up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I know y'all tired of working, man. Come holler at me. Christina, come holler at me. Let's do it.
I don't think I know her. We friends, but I don't think
Christina Fuller. I went to high school with her. She is hilarious. Always been the funniest in high school, funniest girl in high school, man.
I wanted to she put a funny stab yesterday.
Yeah.
I wanted to comment.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know her, so I wanted to comment,
Christina,
but
man.
I left it alone.
Yeah, I see what you're trying to do, man. Come on, let me help you, man. I see what you're trying to do, Christina. Let me help you, man. For real, man. I mean, I'm trying to make this happen, man. For real. You know what I mean?
How can people follow you or get in contact with you?
How people? Go on Instagram. I got Instagram at n_town. You know what I'm saying? And I also got a Instagram for Crew Love too. Crew Love Podcast. You know what I mean? Straight through. You know what I mean? And on Facebook, Dante Holler. You know what I'm saying? That's me. You know what I mean? So holler at me, man. Straight up, man. Again, anybody that wants to do a podcast, man. Got any ideas for a podcast? Let me know, man. You know what I'm saying? We can make something happen, man. Check me out.
Well, man, I appreciate you for coming on, man.
Yeah,
like
man,
I said,
man. Like I said, me and you
trying to plan this for a minute.
Yeah, man. Definitely did it, man. Again, me and you, bro. We can make something happen too, bro.
Yeah, let's talk offline.
Yeah, for
sure. I know I just went live, everybody, but we did everything on YouTube tonight. So we'll drop the link by tomorrow. Have a good night.
Yep.
The Roundtable Meets Crew Love Podcast. See y'all next week. Appreciate you, my brother.
Yeah, definitely, man. Oh, shit on my phone, guys.
It died.
That's the charger right there?
Yeah.
So what, this your own space right here?
Nah, this is a guy named so I started doing it from this guy named Henry who put me on. This country ball. And then we were literally 2